So welcome to your practice. I'm choosing to sit today on a chair. However, you might choose to sit in a different way or perhaps take a different form. So I'll do my best to accommodate that with the shapes and with the movements. You might also choose to practice from stillness, and you can choose to do that. And you can also exercise your choice to have your eyes open or closed for the duration of the practice. So to begin, I'm going to close down my eyes. And perhaps taking a moment here to maybe notice the surface beneath you. So if you're on a chair, you might choose to notice the surface beneath you, perhaps by staying still, or maybe you're choosing to move. You might choose to move forward and back on your chair or on your feet. You might choose to move from side to side. It's possible you feel some sensation from the chair beneath you or from the floor beneath you if you're standing. So it's possible you might notice that. So taking a moment here to perhaps maybe feel some sensation beneath you. And as you're ready, a moment to notice perhaps some feeling or movement in your legs. So as you're ready, you're welcome to perhaps lift one leg off the floor. So you might choose to lift your leg bending at the knee or perhaps straightening at the knee. You're welcome to explore the different variations there. Perhaps you have a preference. You can choose to move your leg in a way that feels most useful for you. You're welcome to lift your leg off the floor, your foot off the floor for a few moments. Perhaps noticing a feeling or a sensation on the top of your leg. It's possible. You feel some sensation there. And as you're ready at your own time, you're welcome to lower your foot and your leg back down to the floor. Maybe a moment to pause here. Perhaps feel a different sensation. Maybe no sensation on the top of your leg as you pause. That is possible. Maybe you feel a sensation in a different area of your leg as you pause. Possibly feeling the surface beneath your leg or the surface beneath your foot. You're welcome to explore that movement again in your leg. If you would like to, or the option is to perhaps lift your foot, your leg off the floor. Maybe bending at your knee or maybe straightening your leg. That might change the stretch or the movement for you. Whenever you're ready, you're welcome to move your foot or your leg back down towards the floor. Perhaps pausing for a moment. Your pause might be a moving pause. It may not be a still pause. Maybe noticing perhaps a change in sensation. It's possible. An option then to move to your other leg, perhaps exploring that same movement on the other side. Know that you have a choice here also. You can perhaps maybe rise your leg or lift your leg off the floor and perhaps lower back down. You might choose to move more than I am. You can choose to do that. Or you might choose to lift your leg and your foot off the floor and perhaps holding it in the space there for a few moments. You can choose to do that as well. So it's possible you feel sensation on the top of your leg. You might choose to lift higher or lower, depending on perhaps a feeling that you might like to explore there. Or maybe you're investigating the feeling on the top of your leg. You're welcome to lower your leg and your foot back down to the floor at any point. Whenever you're ready, perhaps lowering your foot, your leg back down to the floor. Maybe exploring a moment here and pause, exploring perhaps no sensation, perhaps a different sensation. Similar to the other side, it is possible you may notice the chair beneath you as you lower your leg, perhaps a change in sensation in your leg, moving maybe from the top of your leg to the underneath part of your leg. That is possible. You're welcome to explore that movement another time if you'd like to. Maybe lifting the leg, again knowing that you can choose to bend or to straighten your knee. You might have a preference, you may not. You might be just exploring a different version. You can choose to do that. Perhaps lowering your leg or your foot back down to the floor, maybe inviting a pause here. Perhaps noticing no sensation, maybe sensation in a different area of your body. As you're ready, an option here, a possibility to perhaps notice some sensation in your arms. So if you would like, you're welcome to move your arms away from your body, perhaps moving them to the side of your body, lifting the arms up towards the space at the side of your body. So you might choose, again, similar to the movement we just did with your legs, you might choose to hold your arms here at the side of your body, and you have that choice again to either bend your elbow or perhaps straighten your arm. You might explore both versions, or you might have a preference. And know that you can choose you can move more or less than me. You may move higher or lower with your hold, or you might choose to lift and lower your arms. You might flow between those two options. It's possible you feel sensation here in your arms, maybe at the top of your arms, maybe your shoulders. It's possible you feel sensation there. And as you're ready, whenever you like, you're welcome to lower your arms back down to the side of your body, perhaps pausing for a moment, maybe feeling no sensation in the arms, or maybe a different sensation. Possible you feel that change in sensation in your pause. Again, knowing your pause might be a still pause or it might be a moving pause. You have that choice. And then as you're ready, a moment here to explore movement in your back. So if you would like, you're welcome to perhaps sit tall on your chair. So maybe creating a space between your back and the back of the chair. It's possible you feel some sensation in your back as you sit tall. And if you would like, you're welcome to explore sitting back into your chair. You can move between those shapes, maybe sitting tall, maybe sitting back into your chair. So perhaps exploring that movement for yourself, you might choose to move more or less into the shape, into the sitting shape. If you're standing, it's possible that you take a small bend in your knees, almost as if you're sitting down on a chair, and then perhaps stand tall again. And then as you're ready, maybe a moment in pause here, exploring sitting back against the back of your chair, if there is a back on your chair, or else sitting in a more relaxed form that's available to you. Just pausing for a moment, checking in, noticing the sensation maybe in your back, maybe no sensation, maybe some sensation if you are sitting against the back of the chair, or if you're standing, it's possible standing in a different way, in that more relaxed form, may feel different. And perhaps a moment as we start to close out the practice, a moment to notice your breath. You might choose to perhaps look at your rib cage as you breathe. You might choose to do that. Or you might choose to maybe feel perhaps a sensation as maybe your belly or your rib cage is moving as you breathe. So a moment to notice that. You can also choose to place one hand on your perhaps chest or one hand on your rib cage to notice the breath, if you would like to do that. And then perhaps starting to close out your practice. I'm going to open my eyes. You might choose to do that also if they were closed. And bring ourselves back into this space.